Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So on this video, I want to tell you guys 10 credit cards that can approve you for a high limit. So if you guys are trying to get approved for a high credit limit on a credit card, I'm going to teach you guys about 10 different credit cards and tell you guys about them. And there's so many other credit cards on here. Definitely just check around and explore more and you'll definitely find more. And I like to target cards that can pre-qualify without a hard inquiry, because I don't want you guys to get a hard inquiry on a credit card that you think you're going to get, and then it turns out you can't get it, and now your credit score is dropping. So definitely go to my website, Rickita.com, and when you go here, you'll see I have some lists here. So there's credit cards in all 9 of the lists that I have. So I have 9 lists all together. You can look in all these lists and you'll find so many different credit cards, but I like to look at this list right here where it says pre-qualified with no hard inquiry, because there's so many different credit cards in this list. Plus, I'm going to show you a few more credit cards that's outside of this list. Again, I want you guys to be able to pre-qualify without a hard inquiry. So when you're on this list, you're going to see some secure credit cards. You're going to see some unsecured credit cards. So we want to bypass the secure credit cards because I don't want you guys to put down a deposit on those cards. If you're looking for credit cards with a high limit, then that means that you guys got your credit together. You're trying to get high limits. So the first card I want to talk to you guys about is the TUMO credit card. Now, this is a great one because it can approve you up to $10,000. And they're not even going to look at your credit. They're just going to look at your banking history, see what kind of deposits you have coming in, and determine how much they can actually approve you for. But they can approve you up to $10,000 without an actual credit check. Now, the thing about this one is I love my TUMO card. I actually have this one. But say if I was to spend something, like buy something with this card, it's Saturday. If I was to buy something on this card, usually it's going to be due on that Sunday. Now, since technically the bill will be due, they may take the money out next Sunday. So basically, anytime you spend money on this card, it's going to be due on Sunday. So don't think that you're going to hold a balance on it. So if they approve you for $10,000, you spend $9,000, then they're trying to come back and get that $9,000 from you on Sunday. So keep that in mind. And usually they'll take the money out of my account on Monday. I don't know why they can't just draft it on Sunday, but they take it out on Monday. So please keep that in mind when it comes down to this one, but they can approve you for a $10,000 limit. So that is really good. Now, the next one I want to talk to you all about is Apple Card. Apple Card can approve you for a high credit limit too, and they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, which is a great thing. Again, I love my Apple Card too. I love that they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. Plus, you get a lot of cash back, especially when you use the Apple Pay. And I use Apple Pay for a lot. I know I have like a lot of my cards on my Apple Pay, but if I have to use any card, I feel like I will use my Apple Pay as like my standard. I just need to get a higher amount cash back. If I wasn't going to get like any cash back, like a higher amount from a store, I would just make sure I use my Apple Pay and use my Apple Card. So definitely check them out because it's a great card, and then you can use it right away because it's going to get attached to your Apple Pay right away too. So that is something that's really good too. So definitely check that one out. Again, you can pre-qualify without a hard inquiry. And we're right on my website. I have an apply link where you can apply for these cards. Now, the next one I want to talk to you about, let's keep scrolling down, is the Discover Miles credit card. Now with the Discover Miles credit card, they have 0% APR. Plus is Discover, so they're going to pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. Discover pre-qualifies people without hard inquiries for all of their credit card, even their secure credit card. They can approve you for a higher limit. Plus they have the 0% APR for 15 months. So definitely check this card out. It can be a great one for you. And again, they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. Plus they can give you a higher credit limit. So that is really good. Now, I want to include the Pedal One Visa, and also I want to include the Pedal 2. But I want you guys to understand that with the Pedal One, they can only approve up to $5,000. But both of these can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, which is really good. So I just wanted to include both of these. So if you guys want to get these cards, they're definitely here. So you guys can definitely get these cards. It can be a great account for you. So definitely check those out. Again, they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. And that's the thing that we like most when it comes down to credit cards. So definitely check that out. Now, we also have the Discover It Cash Back. Think about everything I told you about that Miles card, because this is a good one too, the Discover It Miles. So definitely check this one out. But this one get you 5% back in rotating categories. Plus you do have a 0% APR for 15 months. Now, Discover reports to all 3 credit bureaus, but they will check your TransUnion credit report to approve you. So make sure that your TransUnion credit score is as high as you can get it. Pay down some of those credit cards if you have to get that utilization very, very low, and you guys should have an easy time getting approved for that Discover credit card. Now, here's another Discover one if you want to check it out. Again, 0% APR for 15 months. I don't want to include that in our list of 10 cards because, I just feel like we just can't just say all Discover cards. But Discover is nice. You can go directly to their website and see if they can actually approve you right on their website. Now, another one is the Capital One Visual One card. So with Capital One, they have so many different credit cards. This one here, they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, which is really good. And they can approve up to $10,000 for this. Again, pre-qualification without a hard inquiry. And I know that's what we're looking for, you guys. So definitely check that one out. And Capital One, they are going to pull all 3 credit bureaus to approve you. But if you like Capital One and you want to get them and they can pre-qualify you, think about if you want to take that offer or not, okay? That's something that you have to think about. As you can see, there's so many credit cards on here. I passed up the Walgreens, I passed up the Wayfair, but those are good cards. I do extreme couponing. I feel like that's just like my pastime and what I like to do just to relax. Honestly, I just love it, and I love how much stuff you can get. And I love not paying for laundry ever. So laundry detergent with a big family. So I do love my Walgreens card. So I know you guys are looking for a great credit card that can give you a higher limit, but this one is not too bad. And then I love the point that if you know how to coupon at Walgreens, you will never have to pay for like tissue and laundry detergent, all those good things. Maybe you guys can do it once per month and you'll have as much stuff as I have. I have so much, but definitely check that out. Now, another one that can approve you for a very high limit is the NASA credit cards. Now, NASA have a lot of credit cards. The NASA credit union, they have a lot of credit cards that you guys can check out. So definitely check them out. And again, on this video that I did, I showed you someone that got approved for $15,000, plus they don't have any balance transfer fees. So definitely check it out, and they will report to all 3 credit bureaus. So that's another great credit card for you all. Now let's keep going down because there's still a lot more on here. Again, they're mixed in with secure credit cards, plus credit cards like this for people that's just not been on a credit. So just watch out for these. You can go right through the list and see exactly what I showed you all. And plus you can see on some of these too, like a $300 approval. You'll know that's for somebody that's trying to build their credit. So keep that in mind. Now, Capital One Saver One Cash Rewards is another great one. They have a $200 bonus when I was making this video. Plus somebody got approved for $10,000 and they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So definitely check this one out. And when you with Capital One, don't forget they have so many credit cards. You can go directly to their website and see which ones you can pre-qualify for without that hard inquiry. And they'll let you know, hey, we can pre-qualify you for these credit cards. So definitely check that out. Plus they have the 0% APR for 15 months on purchases and balance transfers, just like that Discover. Definitely check it out. Now, if you're trying to get higher limits for the next one I want to show you is if you try to get higher limits because you have a high utilization, then definitely check these out. And I just want to run through them, not say too much. It's just get approved for them so they can report a high limit and it can help with your utilization, because maybe you got credit cards maxed out right now, or maybe you're paying them down, but you kind of just want to let some of the balances sit or do a balance transfer or whatever you want to do. You just want to show a low utilization. Definitely check these out. So you got the TempurPedic right here. It's a great card. We also have the Sealy. That's a good card. The Yamaha also give out higher limits. Bob Discount Furniture can give out a higher limit. Plus they have the pre-qualification for those. So that's a good thing. Let's go down. Lowe's can give you a higher limit too. Somebody got approved for $10,900. Lexus Pursuit, somebody got approved for $8,000. Definitely check that one out. GM Rewards, you can get approved for this one. High limits. I love my GM Rewards card, and I love they had the 0% APR for 12 months. So if you just wanted to hold a balance on it, could have been a great idea for you all too. Now, Care Credit, high limit, you guys. You can pre-qualify for this without a hard inquiry, and that can help with your utilization. We also have the Synchrony Home credit card. That can help with your utilization. Home Depot can help with your utilization also. And Toyota, these can help with your utilization plus higher limits. So those are some great cards that can help with your utilization. Also, your Dell right here can help. But there's a lot of other accounts and even loans right here. This is a loan Best Egg is a loan. These can help you guys. So I definitely want to show you all these different accounts. Remember, go to my website, Rickita.com, and click right here where it says pre-qualify without a hard inquiry, with no hard inquiry. And there's other lists too for building your credit, gas, rewards, cash back, credit, just the bad credit, students, best credit cards in general, and travel. Definitely check them all out. And if you ever have any questions, go ahead and schedule a call right here with me. Go ahead and schedule a call. I'll be happy to help you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.